Welcome to the first green building in the Central Valley. Located on Ming Avenue, just west of the Marketplace Retail Center, Kern School's Federal Credit Union's administrative complex stands as a tribute to the hard work and dedication of a committed design and build team and environmentally conscious corporate sponsor. These twin three-story buildings are registered by the U.S. Green Building Council. University Center contains 144,000 square feet of commercial area and was designed to be friendly to the environment, to conserve energy, and to provide a healthier workplace for our employees. The East Building houses the administrative offices, while a portion of the West Building is occupied by technical, computer, and support staff of the credit union. This project was unique from the inception. A team was assembled with the information and experience needed to make this green building a reality. The vision grew from careful, coordinated planning between the end user, Kern School's Federal Credit Union, the designers, Teeter A&E and Milazzo Associates, and the builder. From the early stages of planning, every consideration was given to environmentally friendly features. Throughout the design and build process, the team met weekly to review the job's progress. Vince Rojas, president and CEO of Kern School's Federal Credit Union, and his staff worked diligently to maintain the integrity of the project's green status while balancing the utility of the building to meet the needs of credit union membership for many years to come. University Center was designed and built with three goals in mind. First, to be friendly to the Kern County environment. Reducing this building's contribution to Kern County and California's air pollutants was a priority. Whenever possible, during the build process, local sources for building materials were used to keep transportation emissions to a minimum. Again, with air quality in mind, we incorporated alternative transportation elements into this site. To encourage biking or walking to work, these credit union offices have bike racks, showers, and locker rooms. In an effort to reduce the huge burden that commercial and residential construction waste places on our landfills, we piloted a construction recycling program in partnership with the city of Bakersfield. During the construction of these buildings, we sent scrap materials, including steel and wood, to be recycled rather than to our local landfills. Commercial construction also impacts the environment in other ways. Studies of urban areas throughout the United States show heat islands are causing ambient city temperatures to rise 5 to 10 degrees higher than rural areas. At fault? Large asphalt parking lots, dark, heat-absorbing roofs, and other unshaded areas take in the sun's heat all day and release it slowly throughout the night. To minimize University Center's contribution to any rise in local temperature, simple adjustments were made in the design phase. We used reflective roofing, shade trees in the asphalt parking lot, and concrete in the entry drive areas, which absorbs less heat. The environmental impact of these buildings to our city was minimized through planning and through the development of a fresh, proactive approach to doing business. The second objective the group had in mind was, of course, energy conservation. The building had to use less energy. Knowing that 65% of our country's energy consumption is used by commercial properties, the team went forward with an aggressive usage reduction plan. Because of a number of energy-saving measures, we are proud to report that these new corporate offices will use 35% less energy than a regular commercial project of this size. We started on the outside. University Center is covered with a light, cool roof. Because it reflects rather than absorbs the sun's rays, it will keep the building cooler during Bakersfield's hot summer months while also minimizing the heat island effect. Again, in other efforts to keep the building cooler, the windows selected were UV treated based on their orientation, east and west facing windows having a higher level of protection from the strongest sun. Another byproduct of the window UV treatment is that less artificial lighting is required throughout the building. Lower UV treatment for northern and southern exposure windows allow maximum natural light to enter our employees' workspace, thus cutting down on the need to use artificial lighting. When the building does need to be cooled, less electricity and fewer harmful chemicals will be used. The large, highly efficient air conditioning units are the only ones of their kind in Kern County. They use less electricity, run cleaner without CFC refrigerants, and will operate at peak performance for years to come by use of a permanent monitoring system. Additionally, the unit's filtration system, called the Dolphin, is chemical-free and is an innovation found exclusively on our building. These units will also operate much more efficiently because of the carefully controlled sealing process of the AC delivery channels. In unprecedented quality control, every 10 feet of the overhead ductwork at University Center was tested and sealed to less than a 3% leak factor. Very little cool air will escape as it travels from the units to the offices of these buildings. Lower electrical usage for the lighting system will also be enjoyed here. Less power is required for two reasons. Primarily because of the great use of natural light sources, and secondarily because of the use of specialized, high-efficiency T5 lamps on motion sensors throughout the building. Lights in every room of this center will turn off if no activity is sensed in an individually determined time frame. In addition to conserving power, the buildings were also carefully designed to use less water. We selected rapid growth, low water use plants for the site to beautify and also to provide shade. Irrigation water is fed through bubblers rather than traditional spray heads. It is projected that this, coupled with the landscape design, will result in a 50% reduction in the use of irrigation water. Inside the building, infrared faucets and commodes will also cut water usage. In addition to the energy efficiency of the corporate offices, the team wanted the buildings to serve as a model of a healthy workplace. This building was designed to be more healthy to those who constructed it and to those who now work here. During the construction phase, all workers in this building were exposed to less potentially harmful emissions. The building was open and well ventilated during construction, and certain crews, such as the painters, had exclusivity to the building if their materials released potentially harmful fumes. Additionally, because any carpet, base, solvent, grout, and other building material does emit VOCs, the building was left unoccupied for a period of time after completion to allow for off-gassing. The building air quality was tested prior to credit union staff moving in. For those 250 credit union employees who now work here, they do so in a healthier workplace. The ductwork was carefully wrapped and certified clean prior to installation. The carpet, paint, and adhesive used here were chosen to contain low emissions. And as we maintain this building, we will all benefit from the tile and pavers selected specifically for their ability to be cleaned without harsh chemicals. Fewer chemicals mean fewer fumes. In addition to the attention paid to health consideration, each worker's productivity and physiological well-being was taken into account. As we've mentioned, more than 75% of the permanently occupied workspace has direct views to natural sunlight. A healthy workplace designed to conserve energy and to be kinder to the environment for generations to come. As one of the largest employers in our county, Kern Schools Federal Credit Union proudly accepts the responsibility to lead the way for the future growth of our community. We promote this method of building and will make ourselves and our resources available to other interested corporate builders. Enjoy University Center, and please contact us if you have additional questions. Together, we have something special.